That's embarrassing. Oh my goodness. All right, where's my dual audio coming from? There we go. Oh gosh, I was doing an emote to get the screenshot for the going live tweet, and another player just happened to walk out right at that moment as I did like the rough and tumble, and they started clapping at me, dude. Hate that. That's funny. Before we get going, on the note of that emote, an idea. Unfortunately, the light is a thing. That is the problem. If we could do this emote without the light, I had a really cool idea for a picture, but I don't know if we'll be able to hit that. Yeah, that requires... That's the biggest problem with doing pictures, is it requires such a perfect timing. Now. Nope, still too soon. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Oh, well, let's just hit that tower, man. All right, well, now I need to go somewhere else, because that player is probably still hanging out there, and we don't want to be there a second time. Actually. Party search. And I think Nick is still playing Hermit. Not that we're gonna have him, because, like, if we're doing tower, it doesn't really matter. Notices. What are we noticing? Oh, it's the White Day event, right? Twilight stage, the usual. Actually, not enough. Not a lot in the passport this time. That's rare. I guarantee you there's more in the main. We don't need to register. We're going to be coming right back. Ow. You have a friend request. What? At Islands Hero. All right, you're an English player. Nazumi. Where? All right, what was I about to do? Yeah, EXP passport. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's filling up. Quests are available to accept. That's probably the White Day event again. World Innkeepers. They really do, at this point, just need an op... I know they're not going to put it in, because the reason they don't put it in is because they want you to do it through the Blasted mobile app. And, like, Square, I use your Blasted mobile app pretty frequently, mind you, but, like, I would still like an option in the game to just accept the stinking SP Tombola I'm never going to use. guide, content guide. Once again, it is just the Twilight stage. Let's quickly go over to Nuiki's My Town and change our class and real quick use the stored EXP we have. I think I was attempting to get Dancer on the main up because that's still what I'm guessing is going to be a part of that new class. Raw. Come on, get out of my face. Database is locked. I did not mean to open PCX2. It's funny. Right, initializing player, sibling, that's funny. That it catches it that way. No, I don't want that turned on. All right, again, we're doing tower today, and I usually do that on Destals. Let's move back over here. Ooh. Get out of my face, Wumpus. Tombstone. Literally anywhere is fine. Let's hit up Nulbia. I like this town. I like it a lot. All right, because I'm stupid and didn't set a Zoomstone, now we use Dragon. And I suppose I could have just gone to the Bazoom Witch, but like, eh. It's funnier not to. Right, I keep forgetting Destal's Dragon has absolutely no customization, but she also doesn't have a monster, so like, that doesn't help. Having a monster and then going on the app is the fastest way to get happy hearts in order to get customizables for said monster. It put me on the lower area again, didn't it? Why do you keep doing that? I pointed the thing exactly where it needed to go. You stinker. Are you winning yet? Yes and no. My dragon is fighting back. The dragon is refusing to quest. Right there. Where the cursor is, please. Put me in front of the tower. You did not used to be this finicky, game. I swear you used to cooperate. I've never had this much issue getting to the tower. Modding 10 KH games? Modding 10 different Kingdom Hearts games? That's weird. Is it weird to me that, like, the back of my brain goes, there's not 10 Kingdom Hearts games, but no, there definitely is. Because you've got 1, Chain of Memories, 2, Chain of Memories, but again, Birth by Sleep, coded, recoded, depending on how you want to slice that. Ooh. Crazy. Okay. There's a priest in front of here, isn't there? What do your zoom stones look like? Can I nuke one? Look, I like... Okay, the road to Ice Cave is not the map I think it is. It's somewhere else. Including the mobile games. Yeah. Ma'am, I would like to register a zoom stone, please. I've been meaning to do more of this. Oh boy, is that my route for tomorrow? 6:30 to 1 o'clock. Oh boy. All right, what did she say about auditory hallucinations? Nothing anymore. Oh, and Melody of Memory? Yeah. The heck did you do to... Like, I can't imagine you're modding the mobile games. So what did you do to Melody of Memory? Ugh. Bro, I have no energy, dude. Yes, I know my class will change upon going through the door. Man, my consistency with streaming is so bad that I'm guaranteeing you Twitch has just been nuking me from the algorithm. Woo. Hello, Milk. How are you? Welcome in. Swapped the mini songs with the final mix. Nice. All right, let's see. I think we can just... Right, okay. We were leveling. That was our goal for the time being, is we're not necessarily progressing the tower, but we need to level up. Good, thank you. You are welcome. You're already in Saturday at this point. Oh, I am ready for the weekend. Unfortunately, I got the weekend shift, so I get to go to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Other mods are mapped songs. Cool, cool. Oop, we're getting some headway. We're actually pretty high now. You can see the Dragon Mountains. Rip, yeah, indeed. And pick those up. Oop, there's the Jar of Wisdom. Oh, Jar of the Corner, what is your wisdom? I am the mysterious pot. You know these knight errants? They want to see someone attack and defend at the same time. Ah. Do I have that ability on me? Do I even have a shield equipped? I don't. Let's, yes, I do. Never mind. Glockenspiel. Spell block mold. I'm pretty sure I need Glockenspiel. Mods. I'm picking up the Kingdom Hearts 3 mods. Oh yeah, no, like I haven't done any modding of it myself, but my buddy Ren, who's here all the time, has modded both of those to oblivion and back. I have seen some things. You're playing the dark side of DQX. Indeed. I kind of miss the old tower, but I do still like this. It takes a while, but whoo boy. Man, I'm a little bummed I don't have Glockenspiel on me. Spell block is something else. It's got to be Glockenspiel, man. I think there's an equipment list I can look at, but I don't quite remember. Charge tackle, million smile, pincushion, immense defense. Do spell block. Yeah, we do not have it right now. Ow. Oh well, give him a smile and then take him out. What if I just... All right, is there an equipment? Lol, examine. Memo. We don't want the memo. Doesn't look like we can look at an equipment list while in here. I know one of these is gonna have Glockenspiel, and that's what it's gonna need. All right, let's get to the little guy and head back to the floor and see what we can get with our equipment. Troubleshoot that. Oh, man. Yeah, one of these days, Ren keeps threatening me with a good time. He's gonna make a mod pack and not tell me what's in it. And I can't... When I finally get around to that, that's gonna be all sorts of fun to just have to go, okay, what did they do? This floor was teeny. Please take me back. I need to look at my equipment. Glockenspiel. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the move. Good luck installing them. If there's one thing I'm experienced with, it's modding the crap out of things. There's nothing at this point I'm not confident I can troubleshoot. Add, remove, alchemy effects. Phalanx mold. Damage dealt, protect yourself from elements full of light, and green increases block rate. That's defense, wholly impregnable. Oof. Is there... I'm pretty sure there's a mod manager for those, is there not? Big boss shield. Block mold again. I know at some point we had Glockenspiel. Paladin's Palisade. Nullify one source of damage one time. Protect yourself for... Oh, that's good, though. Power shield. Maybe that was on one of the lower shields? Only work with the patcher. Yeah. Sir, I would... all caps. I would like your best, tiniest, pathetic little wee shield. Not evolve, I want add. What are your options? Still just immense defense. Okay, I'm starting to think it's not on that. Right, we need tower crystals, which is a little bit further up. Okay, I guess we're going to have to put that on the back burner. Pretty rare. Tongue lashing. Scandalize. Oh boy. We have a list in here. No, no records. Info shop. Magic Warrior, I'm here to provide you with intel on the monsters guarding the tower. Drawing on reports from following Magic Warriors, I'll brief you on the next powerful foe you're likely to face. The guardian of the 30th seal floor is Sky Phoenix Realfus, accompanied by 3 allies, Soaring Kirfa, Soaring Melfa, and Soaring Ralpha. The Sky Phoenix Realfus is a formidable foe wielding powerful ice-based... Oh, I still have the ice-resistant stuff. That's good. Befuddle, challenge success. Tell the shop owner to go back to Beauty and the Beast. I would, but he needs to stay here and be our guest. It's only good hospitality. Be our guest, 'cause we murdered all the rest. All the people in the castle are now starting to protest. All right, well, we're back. That's a new set piece. I don't think I've seen those. Hello, you look very different. Oh, that's because I went to 29, door. Beauty and the Beast. Why would I ever give money to the live action trash? Like, not even, From what I've been told, there's only been one live action remake that came somewhat close to being good, but being How to Train Your Dragon, even if it's not Disney. But I've also been told it's so close to the original, to which point I gotta ask, what's the point? You reach the other side. If it's that faithful to the original, I'm just gonna watch the original anyway. Why waste my time with a live action remake that's going to be bad? Why waste my time with a live action remake even if it's good? Get paralyzed, idiot. What do I have? Falcon Slash, Sword Dance. Pretty pointless. Exactly. Like, did you hear the US government? I sure did. That's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. The Nintendo ninjas have been training for this. They've been waiting the whole time. Oh, my Fugi broke. $1 million smile. Now watch as it doesn't know how to open on the right screen like ever. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea how that's gonna go. That was certainly not what I was expecting in my feed this morning. Especially when it's been so full of Sword Art Online this last week. I'm so excited for Echoes of Aincrad, dude. Might be a Sword Art game for the first time in a decade I really enjoy. I kind of want to replay Hollow Realization now. Funny, now if Disney jobs, I'm gonna die laughing. Lol. Yeah, no, that's as far as we're going with the politics on here. I just think it's really funny that it's happening at all. Gosh dang it. No curse. Power extract. We're almost to those other things. All right, this is still on an enemy. Wait. Oh, Voss of the Corner. Why can't I speak? That's not the Voss of the Corner. Oh, yeah. It's a creepy looking Draki. Aha! The Voss of the corner! Do you know Decelerotl? You can learn it from a rousing ring. Do I have a rousing ring? I do. Means I'm gonna have to come back again. Been in the SAO mines. I think he's still in ad jail. No, I didn't want to fight you. John video game. Yeah, and then the new one is being made by what was it called? Literally Game Studios Incorporated is their actual name. They got John video game. Sir, the curses are really annoying. Let's get him out of the way with Swords Dance. Speaking of unbelievable, the live-action One Piece by Netflix that they learned from the Dastard. Isn't that getting a second season? I thought people kind of liked that one. All right, hold that thought as soon as I talk to this dude. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, but like the Sword Art games have been done by Aquaria, and the ones I don't like being done by Dimps. Actually, I don't know if I hate Fractal Daydream yet. It's like the only one I haven't played. But they're being done by Game Studios Incorporated is the what Echoes of Minecraft is being done by. So I don't know if I'd say CC2 has been in the SAO mines. Yeah, One Piece by Netflix. I don't know. I'm not a One Piece guy. If I ever get into One Piece, it's going to be through the manga. I do not have the patience for the absolute waste, not waste of time, but like the pacing of the anime. Did I hit evolve? I did. Where's the ring of rousing? The rousing ring. Where did it go? Celerotl. Welcome back. Yeah, no, so what I was saying is, I don't know if I'd say CC2 has been fair. So what has CC2 been up to during their furry games? Not a clue. But it certainly wasn't Sword Art. I had to suffer through Dimps again. And the Aquaria games are actually okay. Like, both Hollow games are great. Hollow Fragment is kind of just a Xenoblade clone in a way. And then HR, Hollow Realization, is just a fantastic RPG, action RPG, period. Oh, me not equipping the rousing ring. Up equip. Sir, can you not? Let me put my sword away and pull my sword back out. Now let me get rid of its curse. Oh, it was already gone. That does not last very long. Celerotl. Ah! No more curse. Just the way he flails on the ground, dude. It's so funny. That it? The creator can't write a good story. I disagree. All the way back when the anime started, which is once again the thing most people have engaged with, Reki Karahawa went, you know what? I agree. And that's when he started the Sword Art Online progressive novels, which is a no time skip, floor by floor retelling of the Aincrad arc. We still have not had an adaptation of that in animated form, meaning it is still in the least accessible format. Now, keen-eyed people or keen-eared might be going, wait a minute, Sword Art Online progressive, isn't there something in an animated form that is called that? You'd be correct. We have Aria of a Starless Night and whatever the sequel is, which are movies. Not only are they movies, you know, movies of a thing that was made to fix the pacing issues and be a better version of the story being placed in a movie format, something with an inherently restrictive time frame of how long it could be. They also shoved in a stupid movie original character who's not OC-chan because she's best friends with Asuna and they play Tekken on the roof. That last part's not a joke, by the way. There is a Tekken 7 ad in that movie. So unfortunately, to reiterate, the best version of Sword Art Online is unfortunately in the least accessible format because none of you want to read. Rant over. Okay, so what do I need to do? I just need to have Decelerado? Do I need to use it on somebody? Do I know? Huh? Decelerado. I have it. What do you want from me, strange vast in the corner? Do it again. Maybe I just need to use it enough times. This is gonna hurt me. All the time, but the first anime turned me off the entire franchise. It did most people, to be fair. Look, I'll be honest about one thing. As much as I will defend the source material, i.e. the proper light novels, that original season has not aged well. Sword Art was quite literally confirmed multiple times to have been chosen as just the last thing on a list to adapt, and it just so happened to blow up. It did get slightly better over time. They tried to make the pacing a little better in season 2, and then with the Gun Gale stuff, but then it was a little bit too long. Then they had the Ordinal Scale movie, and I'll defend season 3, actually. Alicization is fantastic. Not only is that season by itself over 50 episodes, so it had more than enough time to get everything done, it had the budget of a gosh dang movie the entire time. I really like the 3rd season. If I'm going back to the anime at all, that is what I'm revisiting. But otherwise, if I'm going back to Sword Art, it is via the progressive novels, where they actually get to explore interesting things, like a glitch with the Amusphere that would normally, like there's a glitch, for example, which your depth perception could just not work. And normally, it's a very fixable glitch. You just log out and log back in. But what happens if you were logged in while that glitch happened when everybody got trapped? And having to solve that dilemma is a fun mini arc, and just little things like that. Argo being a character. Oh my goodness. I can't believe the original anime shafted Argo so badly. Like, holy crap. She's in one episode for 2 minutes, if even 2 minutes. And she's not even the focus of that episode. What do you want from me, vase in the corner? I used Decelerado. You are cursed. I am slow. Only then can you deliver the Ah, okay. I should have read the hint. Argo who? Argo. Argo is another beta player, and she's an info broker. She's one of the main people who read the book that they bring up before the first floor raid. And depending on which version of the story you're reading or watching, she's one of the main characters of the series. In the original anime, she's in the episode where Sachi dies for all of 2 minutes. Despite being one of Kirito's earliest confidants and one of the most important characters. This is how poorly that first season of the anime is written, that she just doesn't exist. It's so funny, dude. Again, I'll be with you there. I will not defend that first season of the anime. It's not good. Luckily, she gets her appropriate screen time in the games, at least. There we go. All right, what were you? A knight. It's your duty to protect your king. Become an example of both offense and defense. Yeah, we need block and spiel for that, which we still don't have. I don't think I'm at a good level yet. And I'd like to upgrade my equipment a little bit more. Oh, I'm pretty sure I have. So block spell, near death, dodge rate, near death, dodge rate, paralysis guard, spell resistance, breath resistance. Giga Bomber, learn to become one. Dance of sleep, the Celeratl. Smile, erases max MP. Pratfall, tongue lashing, went over. Curse guard. Fox. Ridge Razor. I thought I had something that had ice resistance on it. Okay, probably time to head back and upgrade some equipment. Because it's been years since I last saw it, but also it's a blink and you miss it character, according to you. Only in the anime. That's my point. Only in the anime is it a blink and you miss it. That's the problem. That adaptation of the first season is trash. Tiny. Let's see. Evolve, convert. Iron helmet. Yes, that's fine. Ooh, we have things. Okay. Defense 15. Effect slot. Breath resistance, spell resistance. Good. Effect slot. Yeah, we like that. I can do it again? Okay, no. No, I can't, because I'd need crystals, which I get after 30. Fizzle foil. Also need crystals, which I get after floor 30. Tower crystals after floor 30. More tower crystals after floor 30. I All right, all of my equipment is about as up to date as it can be then. Yeah. Need lots and lots of tower crystals. I'm catching up at ×2 speed. And lol, the SAO rant. In my mini review of For Progressive, I said, and where did this new girl come from, LMAO? Argo's been there the whole time. That's the joke. When is Dumps doing another Sonic? I like your choice of words there. When they find the time to dump you into another bottomless pit. Good evening, Kudo. Reckless. Oh, I don't have any purple things. Unfortunate. Old glasses. Roach. Autocorrect changed it to dumps. I mean, we're just gonna roll with it. Ice resistance. Okay, let's hope we can get that 30. Bummer. Okay, I think we're as good as we're gonna get here. What year is this? 2026. We're getting a new .hack game, a sword art game, freaking Guilty Gear stuff. Weird, right? Genuinely, what was the point of doing a movie? Not even a multi-part, right? So the first movie somewhat adapts the early progressive stuff, but still decides to go completely off the fucking rails and changes things for no reason. Like, look, I understand the source material of the books sometimes may not be movie or viewer friendly. Like, in the progressive version of the story, when Kirito meets Asuna, she was about to fucking kill herself. Which they changed in the movie. But then, of course, again, shoved in the stupid original character Chan for the dumb movie. And then the second movie, I didn't even bother to go see, dude. Because I knew it was even further completely off the rails. At that point, don't even call it progressive. People talk about the anime. I believe it. I believe it, man. Rip Reki Karahawa, dude. You know what the funny thing is? If they were to make a proper adaptation of progressive, you'd have another shonen anime. You could just milk for a while. I know how you work, industry. You want that. Don't pretend like you don't. Something, yeah, exactly. And then you have the opposite end of the spectrum. You have all of these people who hate the series and Kirito as a character, despite, again, only seeing a version of the character that's not very well written, completely out of the hands of the original source material, who hate it so bad that they're jumping on the wagon for Echoes of Aincrad simply because you get to create your own character and exist here, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but because of the type of people who are so attached to that very specific idea, I am prepared for the fan base around this game to be completely insufferable. Only content I really, and that's, again, that's 98% of people. What a weird thing to be talking about while we're playing Dragon Quest, dude. All right, first things first. Don't put me to sleep. We might need to level up some more. If just that's putting me at half HP. If Exalin, I'm dying for real. Stream's ending, guys. Guy, on that note, Echoes of Aincrad has a permadeath mode. It actually has the permadeath mode. Like, I bought the expensive edition, so I get it early. Otherwise, you have to beat the game once. I am very excited to give that a try. I think when the game comes out, we're gonna do that immediately. Just on a second file and see how far we get. Because, dude, it is worth noting, they have stated it is not while it has Souls-like mechanics, it is not a Souls-style game. Even if, you know, stopping at a rest point respawns all the enemies. They had the exact dump, you know, pop that potion animation while you're walking behind. Oh, man. But yeah, so it's like I'm out. That's what I'm saying. They've specified it's not. It is an action RPG. It is a difficult action RPG, but that's why I was changing my vernacular here to say Souls Light and not Souls Like. There's a good distinction there. From what I have seen of all the gameplay, it is more accurate to call this a Souls Light, where it'll take a couple of the mechanics, specifically things respawning every time you stop at like a save point and stuff, but it is not going to kick your ass. I mean, okay, that's up to you. I'm not going to convince you otherwise. I'm here for it. You know what I find really funny, Ren? I've discovered I don't like Dark Souls. I don't even really like Bloodborne that much. But what I have discovered is I like the formula. I've played things like freaking Code Vein or the two Jedi games, and I love those things to death. I just don't like Dark Souls itself.
I would chalk that up to just like not being a fan of the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but like, I understand why people wouldn't like it as much.
I will say, like, Bloodborne was the one I put the most time into, because that was the closest thing to an aesthetic I like. Also, being able to slap a cane on the ground and make it a whip and murk a guy.
Yeah, that's also a pretty cool thing to do.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, just the appeal of, oh, you're about to hit me? What if I gun? But no, I would say, Grooven, if you're interested, even remotely, obviously I'm going to be playing the crap out of that when it comes out. Considering, for better or for worse, I still can't get rid of the sword art content on this gosh dang channel. But, I will be playing a crap ton of that. Does Progressive at least fully exist in book form? Not fully, it is still ongoing, but there is a lot of content there for you to get through at this point. Mind over matter, where did that come from? Oh, I changed my ring, right. I don't
That reminds me.
Curse!
That reminds me. I need to get back to Rascal Does Not Dream. Didn't the whole new season come out?
I'm pretty sure the entire new season of Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus is already out.
Yeah.
We do need to watch that. I like watched the first episode and it's just as funny as it's ever been, but
yeah. I've got a sulking cat behind me.
He always.
Is it because I'm in your chair?
My first Souls game was the most hated one. What, 2? 2 or something else?
I'm pretty sure 2 was the most hated Dark Souls game.
Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty universal opinion from what I understand.
Yeah, 2. Yeah. I think the floor below this was probably better for grinding. I have now hit level 40. My equipment is as good as it can get. I don't think I'm getting anything else here. So funny when you get hit during a close-up move like that. It's supposed to be your $1 million smile, and then it's just... That said, I really hope they drop a demo for Echoes of Aincrad. The fact that, like, we have this much gameplay already, do it. Please drop a demo.
I'd give it a shot.
Because, like, dude, like, I've dissected the gameplay enough to know that the SP system is more or less exactly what I want it to be, but I still want to see how the economy of the game's resources and how the partner system is going to work this time. Badly dropped it. Played Jedi and beat them, but they were pretty boring. That is an opinion that you have that I disagree with. Isn't that the magical thing? Because I love those Jedi games. They're incredible, in my opinion.
Isn't it nice to be able to just disagree with people and get
I know, right?
Anyway? I hate the internet sometimes.
I'll respect that opinion, but I'm still gonna disagree with it. Heck, I booted Jedi Survivor the other day, got really mad at EA's terrible launcher, but I was sitting here like, you know what? I've gotten a new graphics card since the last time I played this. How stable is it? Between a year and a half of patches and upgraded graphics card, it runs flawlessly. Completely flawlessly. So I've actually been debating replaying Jedi Survivor because there's like 3 boss fights in that are so gosh dang fun, dude. The Dagon Kara boss fight is incredible. The Ravis boss fight, I want to see if it bodies me as much as it did the first time, now that I know what I'm doing. that a level up? Yeah.
That's in the RTX version of that mod? Are you kidding me?
First game story was interesting to a certain degree. I just don't like the gameplay. That's fair. I know there's a lot of people who are not expecting it to be Souls-like. Actually performing properly? Is that allowed or only after a year and a half? Mind you. Like if Monster Hunter Wilds came out in the state it's in now, the backlash would have been way less severe, dude. Okay, I told Ren about this, but there's a video I watched a bit ago where a guy was talking about how to, as an indie game dev, really nail the Mega Man Legends art style. And he was talking about Mega Man Legends runs at 30 frames per second on average, which is about 29 frames more than the average AAA release. Gosh. All those issues? Pretty much. It is more or less playable now. It'll still have a hiccup here or there, but it is in about as good of a... It's about in the state that Monster Hunter World was at launch, where there were some hiccups here and there, but it is completely playable. All right, here's your usual Exalin shills for something part of the stream. You want to play a modern video game that's absolutely fantastic, that has no issues running on anything, even hardware as old as yours? Go play Trails. Or Ys. Or literally anything Falcom's released in the last 5 years.
I'm sorry, I'm not diving into a 13 RPG series.
I mean, again,
right
I've said it once, I'll say it a million more times. I personally think if you want to really get an idea of Trails, Sky 1 and 2. That's as far as I'll ever ask anybody to go, is Sky 1 and 2. Steal NASA's computer, right? I wish Wilds wasn't World 2.0. It's not? It's definitively not World 2.0. Groovin', buddy, I enjoy your company, but some of the places and opinions you toss out here, I feel like are objectively wrong. Wilds is absolutely not World 2.0. There's no Clutch Claw. There's no godforsaken progression system that makes it so you can't play with your buddies 90% of the main campaign.
I don't remember ever hearing about Rise after release.
I played a lot of Rise. I heard more rage on Rise than even Wilds in some regards. I mean, there's a few people who like to do that. I loved Rise. Rise was pretty good. My only issue with Rise was the Rampage. The Rampage sucked the piss out of every encounter after you experience a single Rampage. You're telling me I can take out every single one of these monsters in seconds, but when I fight it individually, I have to take 20 minutes? Other than that, putting those aside, I really like Rise. Yeah, wow, I genuinely can't tell if you're rage baiting or not anymore. I don't think you are is the thing.
Rage bait your friends. It's always funny.
I have CJ come in here and rage bait me all the time, but like... doesn't have a remaster because everything past Final Fantasy 13-1 does deserve the reputation it has. Like, I'll defend 13-1 till the cows come home. Final chapter withstanding. The sequel in the trilogy game, I did not read. Remy heal.
My feed has been nothing but poker night.
Yeah.
And it's been great. Where it's like all these people just like rediscovering how funny that game is.
Yeah.
You know what? I am a bit surprised that 13 hasn't. It's like that game, didn't it sell really well? Isn't that
13
why it
did.
got like?
Yes, it did sell
That's why
insanely
it
well.
got 2 sequels.
Games fan over here, we also know is a Final Fantasy hater. So as far as that goes, their opinion can be taken with a grain of salt, but
I mean, like, even in terms of like keeping the game accessible.
you know what
And,
was
like,
accessible and
regardless of
didn't
your
need a
opinion on it.
remaster?
What didn't need a remaster?
What didn't need a remaster because it's still perfectly accessible?
What?
Tales of Berseria.
True.
So according to Fawn, who I've just talked about, apparently this PC port is based on the Xbox version of the game for some godforsaken reason, which means
no.
if you just so happen to have 4 controllers plugged into your PC, the game will nuke itself.
That's hilarious.
The world must know my rage, lol.
I heard 13.2 wasn't as good, so.
13.2 wasn't as good, but the real problems really started with 13.3.
I have 13. I've been meaning to play it, but
Most people's issue with 13 literally comes at the 11th hour, where suddenly you are in this huge open area, and the game that has had no side quests up to this point suddenly drops 20 plus on you.
So it stops being Final Hallway 13 and starts being a Final Fantasy game.
Yep. DQX localization.
There are no plans for a worldwide release.
Anyway, welcome to chat. There are no plans. There are no plans for a worldwide release. That is unfortunately the reality.
I love that clip of Gilbert Gottfried.
God rest
I'm so
his
glad
soul.
it exists.
God rest his soul. You know what game doesn't need a remake of a remake? Hit me. Oh, wait, Dragon Quest 7?
Resident Evil 1.
See, we're level 42. Do I want to run that again? RE1,
Yeah, I called it. I've seen those rumors.
Oh no. Are they
Yeah,
doing
there's
it in the
rumors
style of
going around.
RE2?
Of like the RE2 remake? Probably, if they're gonna do it.
Interesting. All right, let's run this floor one more time. But let's see, how do you pronounce that? Ajay? 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 Oh, I'm gonna butcher that, I'm so sorry. Genuinely though, if you don't have experience with DQX, there is a fantastic fan translation that we are actually using. You can see it in full action here. This is weird side
pretty
content. This is a bunch of weird side content I'm doing right now, but the Lightning Trilogy, purely for the accessibility and the novelty. You know what? This shouldn't even be a hot take. We don't need to remaster everything. If a game is perfectly fine, port the dang thing.
Yeah.
Or heck, another twist you could take. You know that fan-made Link's Awakening PC port? It's literally visually identical to the original game, just runs at 60 FPS with modern controller button stuff. Do that. I would happily take more of that.
Do I boot up Poker Night? I already put like 3.5 hours into it yesterday.
What? Why the sudden comeback?
So the studio that did it, Skunk Ape Games, is made up of a bunch of old Telltale employees. And they somehow got the rights to it, and they made a remaster.
Dang.
They also did like Sam and Max remasters a few years back,
Yeah.
apparently.
I mean, me too, Groovin. Granted, I would still like, you know, the IP holder to, you know, maybe contribute. You know what I mean?
Listen, I would like to be able to buy the game, if possible. I would like to support the series that I enjoy.
Like,
but
I'll play the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Recomps when the OT one is out till the cows come home.
How many
Probably
times have you
longer.
bought a copy of those games?
I have so many copies of all of those, dude.
Exactly. If it's something that you've bought like 1,000 times over, then whatever, pirate it. I don't care.
Yeah. But it's like, gosh, I wish I could say it's freaking, I think it's Boki Beery Box or whatever the name of the YouTuber is. It's one of the funniest lines I've ever heard where he's talking, I think it was when he was talking about the fan 16-bit recreation of Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. It's like, man, I can't believe we've had not one, not two, but 3 incredible Sonic the Hedgehog fan games. Here's hoping the IP holder can, you know, contribute any day now. It's like, God damn it. But it's like, real though, real. Like on that note, that also reminds me, all the Twitter doom and gloom of all the people saying, what do you mean Capcom said they're not making a Mega Man Legends Legacy Collection? No, they are. No, they 100% are. Star Force doesn't come out till the end of this month. They're not gonna undercut themselves and reveal another project before this one's out. Chill out. They did the exact same thing with the X Legacy Collection when the classic Mega Mans came out. Literally, the first question is, when X? We've been down this road before, Dragoon. The Toy Story
yes.
5 villain is a tablet,
yes. Movie that doesn't exist too.
I'm not gonna lie. I liked the trailer. I genuinely did. It's not one I'm gonna go. It's not one I'm gonna go see myself. But like,
we made the mistake.
If my niece or something wants to go, I'll go. But it's not a go with the buddies kind of movie, you know?
We made the mistake of seeing Lightyear in theaters.
Oh, you know what? I won't deny that Lightyear was such a disappointment, man.
It was so bad.
I want to find whatever Pixar executive it is who thinks the TV show's real bad, and like, you know, give him a good wedgie. It made the
biggest mistake any movie can be, in that it wasn't even funny bad. It was just boring bad.
It was bad. And its plot twist was done better by the TV show over a decade ago.
Ugh. If you're interested in Lightyear at all, don't see it. Track down Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Isn't the whole thing on YouTube just out of order?
I have no idea. I understand. My own understanding of it is that it's just a pain in the butt to track down and doesn't exist in HD anywhere.
That's because Disney has never re-released anything more than the first 3 episodes of 64.
When will XR return from the war?
Oh, 43.
I have a little toy of him on my shelf.
All right, I have some. Wow.
Oh, I miss Booster too. He's great. I have a VHS tape of those first 3 episodes kicking around somewhere. Mm-hmm. And it had like a little animated short that was like standard Toy Story animation before it. That was really fun.
I remember as a kid being devastated we never got the game that Rex was actually nailing until the last moment in the beginning of 2.
Yeah. I kind of was the same way.
Business companies making it impossible to legally watch their shows, right? You ever heard of Stormhawks?
You know what? We should hit up Tubi about it. Get them to get it. They've been getting all kinds of crazy deals.
I like how people online are losing their shit that Tubi's adding ads, and it's like,
it's a free streaming service. It's gonna have ads on it.
Same with SatAM. SatAM is actually available officially to purchase on YouTube, but it is at least available. Is that sustainable? Oh, absolutely not. I'd still, want it with more things, but hey, at least you can buy that one. I will give them that. All right, I think I've had my fill of Tower for a while. I think I bought season 2,
time
actually.
Time to boot up East 1.
Oh, of Tower. Okay, I see what you're saying. Haven't had enough Tower yet? You know what? Unironically, I have been wanting to play the recently fan-translated Sega Saturn version of East 1.
You just finished the Tower. Stop.
Gonna see the GOAT on Sunday. Yeah, because we won't be streaming East tomorrow, unfortunately. I have other plans. So just this Sunday and the next week it should go back to normal. Are they leaking the brain pan? Who? But a CEO on Netflix needs to stub his toe, right? Netflix original takes off the air. Right? Oh my goodness! We own this! Removes from platform. Genuinely! What? Read the other message. All right, hold on. People are pissed if the free supported platform has ads, right?
Streaming has completely broken people. Like, it just made people forget how TV used to work for over 50 years.
Because they forgot how TV used to work, they've now made our streaming platforms back into TV.
Yep.
It is truly unfortunate. Hey, this is popular and successful. Insta cancels. Yeah. What was the Netflix original that at first everyone accused of being a Rick and Morty clone? It was the one where it's like with the Illuminati. I know
the Inside Job?
Inside Job. That one was so freaking funny, dude.
All these squares make a circle.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. Oh my gosh, there's a joke.
All these squares make a circle.
There's a joke I can't wait to make on Xantz later.
I might be watching. You never know.
I need him in chat if I want to make it. But here's the thing: I need to set up for it. Is the bit, because like, you know what? I'll set it up with you and then we can rub it in later. Do you know what a Pavlovic response is?
I know what a Pavlov conditioning is, but
yes, Pavlovic response is that. It's exactly that. I'm going to tell you right now. I know exactly how to get Xantz to say exactly what I want him to, and all you have to do is say goofy anything. Don't say ass, and you will trigger him with the exact just say ass.
I almost have the same response. Where I'm just like, we're all adults here. You can swear whenever you want.
Oh, pretty much. At this point, if I say it's literally just to trigger him. Look, man, the thing about ads is, yeah, they suck, but like, I was hanging out with my best friend a few months back, and YouTube recommended a bunch of random TV ads from the mid-2000s, and I didn't realize I could be conditioned in such a way to suddenly be going woof, woof, zoo pals 25 years later.
Speaking of, I had no idea that a lot of my taste in music would be formed from Bionicle ads of all things.
We've been over that one.
I know, but like, I haven't mentioned it on stream, I don't think.
Alive instead of kill. Okay, what gets me isn't unalive, it's the word perish. One of the games I have more time in than anything else is the Mega Man Zero series. My most recent copy of Mega Man Zero 2 physically has the number 17 by it, meaning in my adult life, not my kid growing up with a copy, I have ran through that on cartridge at least 17 times, meaning I've played it several hundred, if you count everything. Watching them censor the word kill across that entire series is so frustrating. The word kill and die, both instances across all 4 games in any modern release, be it the DS or the Legacy Collection, replaces kill and die with the word perish. And let me tell you, it sucks the tension out. No, that's other games.
Okay.
X uses retire a lot, but that one's like, slop has lost all meaning. Yeah. I think the one I think about is like, all of these games.
The term slop has become slop itself.
Exactly.
Slop. Ricky wants slop.
No, Ricky, no. It's like, you only like these games because they're good. They're quality slop. The f does that mean? I heard the term unk slop. Unk? Like your uncle's slop?
Unk is one that just completely baffles me. I'm just like, what the heck does that mean? You mean like uncle? What?
Yeah, no, oh god. Jake, I'm past 30 and you're almost there. Send help.
No.
Perish makes me think of food. Lol. Yeah, perishables. That and one other word.
There's exactly one slop term I think works, and that is friend slop, because how many like 4-player co-op horror games have popped up in the past few years?
Yeah. Pretty much.
And like, don't get me wrong, Repo's hilarious.
You don't know what unk means.
But-
Hey, I knew what unk mean. Okay, I guess I don't. Unless it does mean unk like that. Old chat. My beard is magnificent. My knees are not. My knees are fine, actually. Screwed from Earth.
You think your knees are bad? How do you think Leon Kennedy feels?
Oh my goodness.
That poor man.
I always think about that one Avatar meme where it's like, you know, when he takes away the Fire Lord's ability to bend, and then he just labeled, it's labeled, Fire Lord is labeled as age 30. No, it's labeled as me, and then Aang is labeled as age 30. It's like, what did you do to me? I took your bending away. Look at that pop in. You know what I'm kind of hoping for? With the release of version 8, we have now left the browser version and one other version that escapes my mind of DQX in the gutters. You can no longer play this in your internet browser, as well as whatever the other thing was.
You could play this in your internet browser?
You could, yes. I am very glad that is gone, because maybe we can even further optimize the game a little bit so the pop-in's not as bad. Yeah, it was shit. Make no mistake, that was not what you wanted to do. Can I play it from your Wii U? Thankfully, no. That's not even Wii U hate. I like my Wii U, but thankfully, no.
I still have my Wii U hooked up.
I do too, it's to my right.
Make sure you turn it on every once in a while, because it might have one of those chips that goes bad.
Yeah. Play for like 20 minutes. It's so bad. Oh.
This has been your PSA to make sure that you turn on
Kids
your
are
Wii
calling
U
2010s
do
music
something on it
unk
every once in a
slop.
while.
They would not survive the days of Minecraft Dynamite.
Oh god, don't get me started on Minecraft parodies. There's a reason we only fondly remember things like Fallen Kingdom. There were so many back in the day.
Is that the one where the gods don't bleed thing?
No, Fallen Kingdom was the one that's a parody of Viva La Vida.
Oh,
And then it eventually spun off
Call
into
of Duty
original
Zombies.
songs by Tryhard Ninja.
incredible.
Groovin, a lot of people wouldn't survive 2010's COD lobbies.
Most people would not survive 2010's COD
Most
lobbies.
people on the internet today would not.
Like, these are the same type of people who get mad if there's too much cleavage on a female or male character. They would not survive.
No, it's not the male character. You're forgetting. It's the male gaze that's the problem. It's not the female gaze.
Always the male gaze. Heaven forbid.
We gotta have thirst over Leon while criticizing people for gooning over Stellar Blade. No, I'm not kidding. There was someone who was gooning over Leon who was criticizing Stellar Blade. And they got called out on Twitter about it, and it was funny.
How was the meltdown? How bad?
I'm pretty sure they got community noted.
That's hilarious. I really want to
Yep.
see the meltdown though, because you know there had to be a meltdown.
I don't know. I'm not unsure if they actually responded to being called out because you know
Fan
how
service
those
no
kind of
longer means
people are.
anything to me either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in enough communities where I understand what that means when people are saying stuff, because to me there's still two types of fan service. There's look at that booty, and then there's, oh, that's sick as fuck, what a callback, I love this. But like, all right, I used my charge hours. I did a bit of tower. The amount of time I see Twitter go, was the boob shot necessary? It's like, why are you here? More and more I agree with the sentiment where it's like, no, I need every person who's making media not in America to focus on their initial audience in their own country. And if I like that out here, fantastic. Stop catering to people. Stop it. Stop catering to people that aren't your core audience. Your core audience will find you. It is incredibly frustrating. Like, we adapted this, we changed the way this project direction to make it appeal to a Western audience. Has that ever gone over correctly?
No. No, it hasn't. Everything references the Akira slide. Let's be real.
Hey, the Akira slide will continue to be sick.
It is sick. I'm not complaining about it. But, like, that is, like, the free space on the reference bingo card.
Yeah. I still can't believe one of the best Akira slide references came from freaking Sonic the Hedgehog 3 of all things. Where not only did he do the Akira slide, he did the Akira slide up the Tokyo Tower, dude. Like, what the heck?
I saw a piece the other day on Twitter where it was like a pixel art animation where it was a bike doing the Akira slide, and then like a couple of frames after the slide is done, a guy slides in the Yamcha pose.
Okay, that's good. Have you seen the one Goofy doing the Akira slide where like the bike is upside down?
No, I don't think I have.
This will probably come up. Let's see. Goofy Akira first result. Lol. I love this image. I love this image so much, dude. It's so bad.
You're not streaming your screen.
Yeah.
So.
I am now.
That's a good one.
DMing me? Oh, I went to Luda's bar. Okay, neat. Cause I'm over here, might as well do it. Oh, seeing an Ultraman figure in How I Met Your Mother is fan service.
Okay. Speaking of seeing random figures in like TV shows, one of my favorite conspiracy theories is that what was it? The guys who made Crisis were Bionicle fans, and like it was just something the guy randomly came up with, and then he looked into like the production documentaries, and he found a Bionicle on one of their desks in one of the background shots.
That's funny.
It's really funny. I think it was like Oboe Shoes Gaming or something like that. Which means he's also a Homestar Runner fan, so...
It is always so funny when I see that, because it's like, somebody knows who I am, but I don't know if I knew who you were, random person who just passed me. I'm so sorry. Chicken. All right, there's a side quest I saw Destel still hadn't done, understandably, that I kind of want to do again. Because this side quest was one of those ones where it's like, oh, nobody tell him. Tokusatsu reference in Futurama. I mean, it's Futurama, dude. Like, that's...
Those guys are gonna be nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
They got the math right on like the bank episode where Fry has like $1 in his bank account and becomes a billionaire.
Yeah.
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
I am personally fine with references as long as it's in the back. You know, it's one thing if it's like, you know, they call attention to it. They're wiggling their fingers around it and going, ooh, look, it's the thing you like. That, yes. No, I 100% agree. But if it's like, say, the one image of Lois Lane in My Adventures with Superman in the background in her profile bio where she's cosplaying Kairi from Kingdom Hearts, that's fine. That's fun even. That's also real, by the way, but like, you know, those are fine. I think those are harmless. What's good of Exalin in the chat? We ranted at things, apparently.
I always think callback jokes are fun.
Yeah, if there is something to be mad about, I think, that I am kind of sick of, that I agree, it's crossover culture.
Okay, that is another one that we can apply the term slop to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fortnite. Thank you, Fortnite, for making crossovers not special
Yeah,
anymore.
so Ultraman is on the shelf in the background while they're at the office. And? I don't know if I see the problem. He's just there. How does that make it a reference? That's more of it. That fit the term Easter egg a little better. That's an Easter egg. That's not fan service. Fan service is something explicitly being shown to the viewer to service you. Ultraman being on the back of the shelf, not being addressed, is not fan service. If that's the case, then almost anything in a background prop could be considered fan service. Oh, this island is so much lower than I remember it being. I disagree. That's too broad a definition. If that's how you're looking at it, I don't know how you're not angry at literally everything. All right, I think it's this. Anyway, I kind of want to move on from this conversation. I don't think we're going anywhere. You bet. Exclusively referring to butts and stuff. Hey, man. I'll take those booty shorts in the timeline. Anyway, what a pain. Just when I was skipping my patrol duty, some unexpected nuisance shows up. Looks like a lowlander. An adventurer? Believe it or not, back when I was the Star Guidance Division of the Special Office, I served as an angel of guidance. I was so eager that I coveted role, I ended up spinning my wheels and making a huge blunder, and I got fired from being a guardian angel, though. Since then, I haven't felt motivated to do a single thing. Sometimes, something inside me has died, leaving me utterly cold. All I can recall now is regret. I'm sick of it all. If only I hadn't granted the adventurer's wish, things wouldn't have turned out like this.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, right, slip of the mind. The adventurers had 2 wishes, yet I botched the chance to grant one. No big, I've washed my hands of it. If you wanted to call it a regret, fine. But if I can have it granted, no thanks would have come my way. If you're feeling whimsical and want to grant it, though, I'll lend you advice and even rustle up a reward. So go ahead, the choice is yours. You've been offered to undertake a quest.
Hey, oh, hold on. Then I need to
No
check
comics,
something.
don't know about other movies. I spent my entire childhood wondering what happens next. Man, it's a pain, but what can you do? Just so you know, I'm not really in the mood for this. I'll just give you some advice, so listen carefully. Go get me the double-edged shears. They're dropped occasionally by death scorpions in a place like the Wilderness of Trials, in the White Ash Trial. Once you get the double-edged shears, I'll explain the details properly. Cliffhangers suck. The sequel to my favorite game of all time coming out in 2000 and cliffhanging, and then having the 3rd game announced and then stolen from me. The cliffhanger I'm currently sitting on with Trails Beyond the Horizon. Oh my lord, that cliffhanger was bad. Heck, Trails has cliffhung 1, 2, 3, 4 times now? The first cliffhanger stole my heart. The second cliffhanger stole my soul. The third cliffhanger pissed me off. And the most recent cliffhanger just has me sitting here biting my nails going, what? Or vid on YouTube. Kudo, you are preaching to the choir. Everything you have said, I'm sure Ren has already seen a million times. His cackling.
Recite the ancient texts to me. I was there when they were written.
Ted Turner said he didn't want violent cartoons on his channel. Ugh. If I had a dime for every cartoon I watched as a kid that had a cliffhanger ending, that was weirdly darker than it should be. Y'all remember Acceleracers? That weirdly dark Hot Wheels cartoon with like actual death, human experimentation, betrayal, and more? That one cliffhung. And then when it came back, it was Battle Force 5. And we're just going to ignore all the other lore because, quote, Acceleracers was too popular. The f does that mean?
Let me count.
I gotta play more trails to do it. I cannot wait for
There
second
is
chapter.
at least $800 worth of Bionicles sitting to my right side right now.
That's scary. We're in ad hell, so I don't think they know that.
And that is just 2 sets. That's just the values that I remember off the top of my head.
Dude,
yep,
I
it's the
don't.
Exalin T9 and the Toamata Nui set.
Jeez. I don't want to do math for what's on my shelf, dude. It scares me.
I'm concerned about what's on your shelves, man. With you telling me how you're broke all the time, I'm just like, oh.
Double-edged shears. Key items. Double-edged shears. Cursed scissors that stops hair from growing back. Use. Destel takes a closer look at the double-edged shears. They look very sharp, but there's something sinister about them. Let's not touch them carelessly. We're just gonna vibe here till the ads are done. Guys, look, it's the Einkrad cliff. This is a man cliff if I've ever seen one.
Man. Luckily, the $500 Bionicle is like the holy grail that I had been looking for the longest time.
Only 500?
The mask alone is 300.
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta get those up.
The mask piece alone, the tiny thing I can fit in the palm of my hand, $300.
I remember. I remember when you bought it.
The really funny part is I bought it after like the day after I had ordered like a reproduction that someone made.
This is a really long 3-minute ad. Yeah? They go longer than 3 minutes? Sometimes I wish there was a button I could click to see what ad is being played.
That's funny. That would be a smart decision by Twitch. They don't make those.
Right?
I tell you, I saw that Toamata Nui set when I walked into the store, and I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
We out of ad jail?
Like,
out of ads? All right, welcome back. Where were we before the ads hit? Does anybody remember?
Cliffhangers?
I think we had just wrapped that up.
I don't know. Bionicle jokes? I don't know.
Something. And then while the ads were playing, we got talking about how much money we spent on stupid collectibles.
Yes. I've spent far too much on Bionicles.
Like, again, I'm genuinely terrified to know the value of the shelves. Because, like, just in the Shantae merchandise, there's over $2,000 over here. And that's stuff that I bought mostly when it was coming out. Heaven forbid the Mega Man junk I own. No wonder you were extra poor. It's not extra poor, it's extra poor. Exalin does not excel at saving money.
No, he does not.
I definitely
Let's see.
didn't spend $400 in the last 2 days.
So on the shelf
Between
behind me,
buying
I've
the
got-
Golden Wings edition of Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter and the Ultimate edition of Echoes of Einkrad.
Another poor purchase decision
How much
I have
money
decided to do.
Have you spent on games you haven't played? Not much. I play my video games.
That's
I play.
me.
Yeah.
I keep buying things, and my backlog grows. And here I am thinking, I know, I should replay RE7.
Like, I won't buy something physically unless I actively plan on playing it. There's almost nothing that sits on that shelf that doesn't get played. You know, discounting things I haven't played in a decade, but they were played.
There's a copy of Eternal Sonata sitting on my shelf that I've been putting off playing for about 10 years now.
You know, if there's one thing that's a bit of a shame about DQX being an MMO, is because it's an MMO, you don't really get to control the day-night cycle like you do with other Dragon Quest games. Because if I had a little bit more control over that, it'd be so much easier to get screenshots, because some of these maps, like this one especially, at sunrise, is absolutely gorgeous.
What else shows I have? There's the PS2 port of Half-Life, which has the Decay campaign, which is exclusive to that, which I haven't played yet. Let's see. I haven't played the Mass Effect trilogy, that's up there. Xenosaga 1. I have played it, but only the multiplayer. Custom Robo's up there.
Ooh, oh man. I haven't played Custom Robo in years.
I don't remember really liking the multiplayer.
I never got to play the multiplayer.
Yeah, they did do console ports at one point. Did you know that EA handled the Orange Box on PS3?
I think I did, actually.
Yeah!
Watch this island spawn in trees. Like, look how close I am. There's no reason that shouldn't already have been spawned.
They still make games. And I am one of those Half-Life 3 believers who thinks that they're actually going to do something when
At one
they
point,
release
I
the
remember
Steam
that.
machine. You can still do that, actually. If you can find an unredeemed... So, the PS3 version of Portal 2. Yes, Valve makes games. They've actually released something as recently as on the Steam Deck, which was Aperture Desk Job. It's on Steam. It's free. You can play it if you have a controller. Go play it. It's funny. If you like Portal 2, you'll love it.
On the double-edged shears, I'll explain the details properly. You like to hand the double-edged shears over? Oh, geez, did you really bring it? Well, I guess I have no choice. Just wait a moment. Tien suddenly used the double-edged shears to cut off her hair in one swift motion. Those are cursed. That does not grow back. Even if you cut it off with ordinary scissors, angel hair regenerates instantly, so it can't leave a lock behind. That's where the double-edged shears come in. Their cursed effect stopped the hair from growing back, though they chip easily and can only be used once, mind you, but never mind the scissors. Instead, take this lock of my hair. I cut it cleanly. Destel received the glossy hair bunch, key items from Tian.
You don't need the Valve Complete Pack.
All right, then. I'll walk you through granting those adventurers' wishes. So pay attention. First, head to Gillette and ask Riaji on the second floor of the Sewing Guild to craft a scarf for you. No gold required. You just hand him my glossy hair bunch and he'll be delighted to craft it. When you have the scarf, take it to Priest Dazin at the tavern in Ether Village in the Ice Realm. That's all it takes for me to grant the adventurer's wish. Then return here and I'll reward you.
All right. So
nobody tell the guy who's about to get this scarf that it's made out of somebody's hair.
It doesn't need to be in the Valve Complete Pack. It's just on the Steam store because it's free. You can just download it. But every time Valve has come out with a new piece of hardware that they have developed in-house, so unlike the old Alienware Steam machines, so when they came out with the Valve Index, they had Half-Life Alyx that came out, and that was amazing, and apparently it's really, really good, and I want to play it, but I'm not dropping $1,000 on a VR set. But when the Steam Deck came out, they came out with Aperture Desk Job. And recent leaks have shown a title codenamed HLX, and there's been a lot of back-end updates to the Source 2 engine that Valve uses in-house for their games.
So they're
all
doing
of which
something.
are things that would be for a Half-Life game.
Oh. Is this why all the Half-Life 3 copium is back?
Yes, it is. This is why all the Half-Life copium is out. we're thinking that this is going to come out with the Steam Machine because it is apparently one of the few projects to survive the holiday break several times.
Oh. Half-Life 3 coping left, right? They still have cope to give?
We still do. I'm still waiting. And here's the thing. Without spoiling anything, Half-Life Alyx ends on a cliffhanger, which shows that they wanted to do something with the IP still. They weren't going to just leave it at the cliffhanger that was episode 2.
All right, hold that thought. I might have movies. I am Riyaji, a staff member of the Sewing Guild. So, why do I say it like that? Sewing Guild. Can I help you? Should I give Raji the glossy hair bunch and ask him to craft a scarf? No, actually. I forgot I didn't interact. Beautiful and glossy bundle of hair. Destel takes the glossy hair bunch gently in her hand and strokes it. The dark glossy hair is silky and smooth to the touch. Yes, give him hair. It looks like the hair I got from that angelic kid with wings back when. I'll never forget it. The kid wanted a scarf but was stone broke. Had this beautiful glossy hair. Great hair is the key to wings, extensions, and plushie making, you know? That said, sure, if you trade me your hair, she put those ominous scissors and right in front of me, she just chopped off her hair. I was floored. Looking back, maybe she really was an angel. Do you know that girl? As thanks for this shiny, beautiful hair, I'll craft you a super fluffy scarf, just like the one I made back then. Do not make a habit of making scarves with your hair, people. That's a little weird. Ta-da! Your fluffy scarf is ready. Go on, take it, and give my regards to that angelic girl. You have received the soft scarf. Deliver the soft scarf to Priest Dazin at the tavern in Ether Village in the Ice Realm. Just in case you forgot. A warm scarf made by using advanced sewing tech. Destel winds the soft scarf gently around their neck. It is surprisingly light and fluffy. You are wrapped in warmth.
All right, so I'm gonna drop a link in chat for Tyler McVicker because
Tyler McVicker.
This is the guy. He's the guy who managed to predict Half-Life Alyx like 3 years before it was announced. Like he was the guy who reported on those leaks.
Yeah.
So here is one of his videos on what we know about Half-Life or HLX or whatever it is.
Interesting. Have fun with that, chat.
Anyway, that is the last I will say on it. I like Tyler. I think he's funny as well.
Man, version 3 maps do not get a lot of love nowadays.
At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of Vistultia, localized entirely within Ether Village.
That took me a second. Look at this fish. Hold on, just.
I can see the future.
I can see the future.
It really does look like that, though.
For those who wish to change their vocation, I've wandered many lands, but this is the first time I've come to such a frigid realm. Genuinely, how did you get here? The bitter cold makes me shiver. Today is especially brisk, isn't it? Fish starts singing, take me to the river, throw me in. Destel handed Priest Dazin the soft scarf. This is, wow, it's so fluffy. Can I really take it? All right, I'm going for it. Priest Dazin began wrapping himself in the soft scarf with eager haste. I can't see your nose. Okay, hold on. Ah, it's so warm. I was freezing. Really, I almost abandoned my duties and ran home. Ah, it's true. The sisters gossip. They were right. I'm glad I stuck with it despite the cold. Huh? What gossip, you ask? It's all the sisters are talking about.
Word has it, a sister sent out of bitterly cold land was diligently about her duties when, wouldn't you know it, an angel showed up and gifted her a scarf. This is not how I thought I'd be using my poncho today. I never believed angels existed, but now I see why the sister felt that way. You're my guardian angel. Thanks to you, I can keep going. Thank you. I'm forever grateful.
Let's go report. Okay.
Dude, that's against our dress policy. I don't care.
Get
I'm
benevolence.
freezing my ass off.
Look, man, you show me a heater and I'll show you a place to hang this up.
I love it when I do dumb bits like this and I see someone leave the viewer count. You all are weak. You're weak. Oh my gosh, it's Xance and his goofy avatar.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What the fuck are you talking about right now?
Also, congratulations, you didn't fall for the Pavlovic response.
Look, I know what my avatar is set to right now. You can't trick me on that.
Oh, that's not what the Pavlovic response is, but you know.
What?
Huh?
What should I have?
Well, I called you a goofy
Oh. You know that you're older than me. Don't speak like a Gen Alpha brain rotted garbage.
You know what? I'm gonna count it. It's close enough. He still got mad about it. Just like Pavlov dog, it's the trigger, man. All I gotta say is goofy and he'll lose it.
Are you on TikTok? No, you are not. You're on Twitch. So start acting like a fucking
Dance,
adult.
you know how often I say ass. The only reason I don't is when I get to make fun of you.
I know. Phil, shut up. Hey. Hey, how are you?
Welcome in.
Are you the reason my phone has been getting notifications that says "Kara ni nanaka todoke kimashita"?
I haven't used any tombola actually, so no.
Okay, so it was someone else.
An older priest. It's
Also,
colder here
I'm
than right?
Also, I am glad you knew exactly what I meant by that.
Look, man, there are two notifications I get on that app. It's either the Monster Ranch or somebody's using the lottery.
Yep. And that was what I was getting.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of "Kara ni nanaka todoke kimashita."
I do really want to get that sound effect isolated, the little ding 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 from the Draki, because I want to use that as a stream thing.
Oh, that would be cool.
Huh? Oh, yeah. So, reminder, chat, the scarf we just gave to that ogre was made out of this woman's hair. Isn't it a bit too soon to be coming back? Could it be you've already granted the wish? Nestle told Tian she'd granted the adventurer's other wish. Huh? Too soon! I haven't prepared my thanks yet. No, never mind. It's my business. Oh, right. I'm curious about the rumor about the sisters priest Dawson was talking about. Well, it's probably him just bad-mouthing me anyway. Ahem. I believe it was the church in Grand Zadora Kingdom that sent the sister somewhere. Someone here must know more about the rumors, so I'm sorry, but could you go and find out? Chat, are we cooked? Over what? How good is Dragon Quest Walk? About as good as Pokemon Go? Uses the same servers.
Which is about as good as Monster Hunter Now.
Yep. Okay, so I got DM'd on Twitter earlier with the funniest thing, dude, that I was like absolutely not on my bingo card.
Oh.
So Grotto, another DQX and DQ9 enjoyer, said they were streaming DQX, and they sent me a screenshot of their chat where Vivid Epi says phone screenshot. Oh no, not that one. It's up. Was it? Yeah, I was streaming DQ10 in a VC while farming for a glam, and a friend said, "Who's that cunty brown-haired diva wearing red with 2 swords?"
What?
Me, of all people. And I think they specified it was about the pose, but I was like, wait, I understand Nuiki, but me? And it's like they doubled down. Phone quality screenshot. Cunty brown-haired diva with 2 swords, kind of giving butch lesbian realness. Like, what?
What?
I hate this entire sentence.
Oh my god.
Like, oh no. I picked this idle stance because it was more of the suave, don't give a shit kind of vibe, but all right, if you want to interpret it that way, that's, holy shit.
It is a way to interpret it. I would say it's
Was that
correct,
English? I don't think it was. I think that was high school girl. As depicted by Cartoon Network. Oh.
Oh, okay, that gave me a good laugh.
Yeah. Oh, man. Imagine reading that at 6 a.m. Like, you wake up, you're looking at your phone, like the one meme with the dude rolling over in the light, and that's what you read. You know what? I feel like using the dragon.
Durgan.
It's funny, is like, I can see people getting that vibe from Destel more than I can the other way around, just based on the outfit, but like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I would immediately roll back over at that point. Buddy, I wanted to. I had to work today, and I have to work tomorrow.
Oh, hey, same. 'Cause I
Go back to
missed a
sleep.
on
The
Monday.
day is ruined, yeah. And my day is ruined. Guys, Grand Zador is gone. It's been annihilated.
And my day is ruined.
I wonder if my draw distance got dropped down at some point.
Do you want the mini metal sound effect?
No.
No. I did find it.
Where is my backup? Not under install files. I swear I have. Now, where is my spare config?
Bear config is up your ass. Oh.
Close this. Paste. Replace. That is still Japanese! I need to organize your folders a bit. Yeah. It's more so I just haven't looked for it in a while.
It's still Nihongo.
Let's see. DQX dat dump. English config. Here we go. Thank you, Clarity. Latest. We're just gonna put that blatantly in the F drive. Usually I have the spare just kind of sitting there. Copy. Square Enix Dragon Quest game. Boop. Boop. What the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. Is it doing that again? Yes, it is. Okay, I see the problem. Me, be Exalin. Have 2 instances of Dragon Quest X online installed for some reason.
But why though?
I don't know. I meant to move it and then it didn't move correctly and then it like reinstalled on boot and I just forgot.
Oof.
Okay, no, everything's set to max. It's just like that, yeah. See, seriously, I swear it's getting worse sometimes, because I'm pretty sure you could see everywhere all at once, but here I am sitting above Athene, and you can't see Grand Zadora. Let me fly a few feet forward, and then suddenly doop, 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 doop. At least it's a fade in rather than a pop, but geez. Off to Mod Kingdom Hearts, have fun, have a good one. Remind me, can you buy Happy Hearts on the bazaar?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those. Yeah, they were recently changed to a currency item, weren't they?
That wasn't even recent.
Yeah, that was like a year and a half ago.
Actually,
Yeah.
There's an idea.
Being part of the cube. Oh wait, I just realized Destil still doesn't have. That's something we can do here.
Unlock demon?
Yeah, I don't think she has any of the, no, she might have demon. Where is this again? Vocations. No, okay, she does have demon. It's the master vocations she doesn't have. Yeah, I think the only other one above is warrior. Blah, I don't feel like grinding right now. Amelia. I'm more you know something I hope they do in like version 8, or if they ever introduce a new town in the original map areas, I want to see a town that's more like the version 1 intro, where we have a whole cavalcade of different races everywhere. Because even in like Lendor and stuff, it's still primarily human.
That
I
would
think
be
having
nice.
that proper mix would be really fun. I'm more adventurous than 3 meals a day. I've been a lot of towns and I found my own definition of a good town. It's women. Towns thrive when they have more women enjoying life. A town with women in the light is the best sort of town.
I mean, true.
You're not
true.
wrong. If the women feel safe, the town's probably okay.
Yeah.
No creepy dark alleys and weirdos.
This
He
is
was
a
not-
bit of a weird ask.
Not who I was looking for, though. What's up?
Do you know if the Draki sound effect was used in the 3DS version?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Not a clue. I mean, I'm sure it was. It was used in every version. All that did was stream it
Okay.
to the 3DS, I'm pretty sure.
All that did was stream it?
Yeah, like streamed it to the console.
Oh.
Remember, Japan's internet infrastructure is still like 10 years ahead of ours. At the behest of King Arios, our church has sent clergy far and wide. They may serve you well. May they serve you well. Destil asked Sister Nona about a rumor about an angel bestowed a scarf upon someone. Of course I'm aware. Since clergy gather here from all over, rumors naturally circulate. Word has it an angel descended upon heaven, spreading its wings and wrapped a scarf around a sister shivering in the cold. Well, rumors do tend to grow wings. We enjoy it as a demon's tall tale. Now, if it were anyone else, I'd brush them off. But you seem to believe in angels without a second thought, so I'll share this tale with you. It's based on real events. Should you wish to hear more, I will gladly introduce you to the recipient. The lucky soul who received the angel's scarf is Sister Ketya. She serves in the Longao Mountains, and she rarely speaks of such encounters. Please mention that I sent you. Oh, is she the one in front of the map with the Dragomancer? Pretty sure she is.
Although I don't just believe in angels, I know about angels.
Yeah.
I, in fact, helped one out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've done some looking. your best
And
bet
she
might be
became my
asking someone like
sword.
Shobu.
She did not become your sword. Her halo became your sword.
Same thing.
Yes and no? Because if it was entirely her, Eliza would not exist.
A part of her became my sword.
There you go.
Eh.
Remind me, what's the deal with master classes? You need certainly level in 2 or more classes. Does leveling them beyond the requirement matter? No. The required classes need to have all of their class quests completed, and they both need to be level 100. Master vocations are usually a mix of those 2 classes. Lost Lamb, guided by God. Welcome to...
Someone quote tweeted the SAO announcement. The victims of SAO just woke up 2 years ago and are still currently in therapy, and now you're making a game capitalizing about their time in there? People died there, you
Oh, I
soulless
thought you
bastard.
saw that already. Yeah, I remember when November, whatever, 2022 rolled around and everyone's like, SAO just launched today. Guided by God.
funny.
Welcome to my church. What can I do for you? Destil told Sister Katya that she had come to hear how Sister Nona received a scarf from the angel. At the behest of Sister Nona. If you wish to hear more about that, I shall tell you. The scarf I wear, even now, was bestowed to me by an angel who descended from heaven. Out of respect for why such a gift would be given to someone like me, I remain from speaking lightly of it. There are surely those who envy it. But now I hear the rumors have spread not only among the sisters, but also to the world in association among the traveling priests of all trades. Perhaps the angel's gift sustains those who toil in harsh lands. I know I've kept going only because of this scarf. It has kept my spirits high. Following the angel's example, I knit these scarves to aid adventurers traveling this land. Here, take this one I just finished. May the angel's blessings guide you. You received a hand-knit scarf, key item. May the scarf I knit one day reach the hands of an angel. That is my wish. Hand-knit scarf. A hand-knitted scarf filled with gratitude. Destil takes the hand-knit scarf in their hands and looks at it. The seams are all aligned with the pattern, and it's beautiful. The workmanship is comparable to that of services knitted by the staff of the Sewing Guild. Sol Candelabra, Outer City North, back for the 5th time. Yes, her original incarnation. Lectalis. I still have, on that note, reservations about this new Dragon Quest wiki that another group are putting together. Because understandably, they're sick of the fandom bullcrap. I genuinely think it is reasonable to not use, or at least have them as the upfront thing of the page, the quote-unquote localized names for the little bits of DQX we have. Those are from a mobile game. They are not from DQX themselves. They are missing context and were localized in isolation.
Same thing with the small amount of stuff that's referenced in 11.
Yeah. No, that I was referring, because that's where they're
That's
pulling it. They're
horribly,
pulling
by
it
the
from
way.
they're pulling it from 11 and Tact, and it's like, no. The 10-ton thing I still think is the worst offender. You change 10-ton,
absolutely.
you have to change the Athene Kingdom, the Athenal Cube, the Athenal Royal, like, gravesite. All of that has to be changed to match. Grand Zetenia now affects Grand Zenith and other things. Not only does that conflict with the localization we already have. Like, here's the thing. If they were to actually fully localize DQX, they ain't gonna, but if they were, Grand Zenith would be Zenris. Which means the names of things like Grand Zedora would likely be done around that. That is fine. Zetenia is something else entirely. That doesn't even take into... I doubt they even know it's related.
I also miss Of the Stars.
Man. I finally got my thanks ready. Never mind. That's on my end. More importantly, did you hear the rumors? Should I tell Tien about Sister Ketya and give her the hand-knit scarf? Yes. Destel handed Tien the hand-knit scarf. I think you've noticed, too. It was me who gave Sister Ketya that scarf. Back when I was still a guardian angel, I heard the swish from the adventurers. Please give Sister Ketya a warm scarf. She's braving the snow of Lango Mountains. To be honest, I was moved. Feelings of gratitude. I was touched by the warm sentiments of the adventurers, and I guess my drive was spinning its wheels. Without hiding my wings, I descended to the lower world and fulfilled this wish. Brought back to the firmament, I was relieved of my duties as a guardian angel, expelled from the Star Guidance Division, and cast down as a sinner. Oh well, I don't like remembering that, but I'm glad you granted my other wish, so I have no regrets left. Going unrewarded is pitiful, so I want you to be properly rewarded. Please accept my thanks.
No regrets.
Yep. Starlight threads.
No regrets, not even one letter.
Nope. Talking wore me out. My neck feels a bit chilly. Since I got my hair cut, maybe I'll wrap a scarf around it.
Listen here, you little shit.
Sighed slightly as she slowly wrapped the hand-knit scarf around her neck. This heat. What is this? It's more than mere heat. It's like basking in a sunbeam. I feel sheltered. The warmth cheers me on. Even if the going gets rough, even if nothing pays off, I feel like I can keep pushing forward. Besides, I wasn't wrong. It was smoldering deep inside me. What I did must have been right. I can't just dismiss someone's gentle wish for another person. I don't want to become that sort of person. I just went about it the wrong way. Next time I'll do it better. Oh right, I still haven't heard your name. Destel, was it? Destel, thank you for delivering this scarf. It's just what I needed to get my mojo back. I'll make things right and one day return as a guardian angel. All right, let's do this. Good for you. Please stop making scarves out of your hair.
Oh, you poor soul. Why are you playing through KH2 using only anti-form?
What?
Speedrunner.
Is that like a mod to only use anti-form?
I guess.
That's fun.
There's some bosses you can only kill with reaction commands.
No, you can kill every single one without them, but the reaction commands do major, major damage and will force them out of a weird phase. And if there is, and it is a mod, it likely makes exceptions for that. Oh, 7:51. Okay. Unfortunately, I work tomorrow. We're going to need to get ready to wrap up here.
Darn. And I just got here.
Been here for like 30 minutes now.
I know, but it still feels like I just got here.
A little bit.
Also, I have to say, I went to the arcade today.
Mm-hmm.
It was very fun, very nice. I met a girl who actually knows how to play D&D.
Crazy.
I know, right?
Anyway, as always, guys, I hope that you have a
Or
fantastic
not
time
D&D,
zone.
DDR. That's
Oh.
what I meant, DDR. Like, I met
Fantastic,
a girl who
yeah.
actually knows how to play D&D. So.
You said D&D.
Anyway, do your
Yes.
outro. I'm
Fantastic
stalling.
time zone and stay excellent. Good night.
Play this Revolution!